No, oh no! Now they're all out of order! Oh, which draft is which? Huh? Oh, thank you! Really, thank you so much. I'm such a wreck, honestly. Oh! Why all the papers? I'm a writer. It's a hobby of mine, though I'd love to be published for real. I know that should probably go digital, but you just can't beat the feeling of scrawling letters on a page, you know? I probably sound so old-fashioned. I write a lot of romance. I know what you're gonna say, and I know it can be a really trashy genre, but I think it has that much potential to be good, too. Besides, it's so fun to write. The meet cute. There's only one bed, and they were roommates. I mean, God, how can you not love it? I mean, with every other genre, everyone's so serious. Everyone wants to be the next Lord of the Rings, or Star Wars, or Harry Potter. But they're so serious about it, even when they don't measure up. But romance is so straightforward. It's like, hey, you want to read about a fake relationship that becomes real? Here's 500 different books with that concept at its core. Sorry about my little rant. I really do like those genres. I just don't like writing them as much. You want to hear about my writing? Well, I guess it is a passing period. It's about this girl who has a crush on this certain somebody, and she really likes this person, like, a lot. They make her life mean something. The first time she even saw them, it started a whole new chapter in her life, you know? She can see this new chapter of her life becoming its own separate narrative where they bump into each other in the halls and chat and date and get married and get some kids and renew their vows and never ever feel any different than that moment when they're just 17. She has never spoken a word to them, but she's seen them walk home and watch them sleep at night and celebrate their birthday and has basically seen every moment of their lives like they were a character in a book, but they're real. She's real. They're both real. She doesn't have to be confined to seeing them only in the static pages of a novel. She can grab the narrative for herself and so, through an accident within the walls of her school, they pick her up when she's down, and she talks to them about her thoughts and her feelings, and they become closer than ever. And she comes to realize that maybe, just maybe, they too want to join her in her narrative. Not as a protagonist or a side character, but maybe as a love interest. That's what comes next, anyhow. You gotta love fiction and its ability to portray the purest and most raw desires a man wants for himself. No fluff, no beating around the bush, just transparency. I've often wished that real life could be like the pages of a novel, despite the shortcomings literature may often have, and at the moment, I've never wished for it more.